Good morning, everyone. My name is Sister Gianna, and I'm so excited to keep talking about how Jesus' power pulls us through, because today we're going to talk about something really cool. Jesus' power brings hope. And you know what can keep our eyes on hope? God sightings. Last time we were asked to keep an eye out for where God is working in the world and your life. Well, I did too, and here's a quick God sighting I'd like to share with you. This morning, I wasn't feeling very well, but I wanted to make myself an omelet for breakfast. I told my mom that I wasn't feeling well and that I was thinking about making myself some breakfast. But a little while later, she came out of the kitchen and she handed me a plate with an omelet on it. And I was really surprised because I didn't expect her to do that for me. I didn't ask her to. This really kind gesture made me think about God's love for us and how He always listens to our needs and is always willing to provide for them. That's me, but I'd love for you to share your God sightings too. How about you guys take turns, and when you finish, start this video back up and I'll wait for you. Thanks for sharing, everyone. You know, where I live, there are a lot of angry and frustrated people around right now. Maybe that's true where you live too. Some grown-ups are angry that they can't go to work to earn money to care for themselves and their families. Kids are frustrated because they can't get together with friends or play sports or even go to school. And if you've been cooped up with your family for a few months, maybe things are tense at home. So let's talk about that. Here's a question for you to discuss as a family. What's made you angry, frustrated, or tense about this coronavirus situation? I'll put the question on the screen, and you pause and take a few minutes to discuss it. Let me tell you about some friends of Jesus: Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. You can find their true story in the Bible, Book of John, chapter 11. Lazarus got sick, and his sisters Mary and Martha knew that Jesus' power brings hope, so they hoped that Jesus could heal him. They sent a messenger to find Jesus in a nearby city, and then they took care of Lazarus as they waited for Jesus to arrive. But day by day, Lazarus grew weaker, and Jesus didn't come. Mary and Martha didn't understand why. Jesus loved Lazarus, and they knew that Jesus could help. Where was he? I think they felt, wait, I'll show you. When I count to 3, I want you to take a deep breath and hold it. I'll let you know when it's okay to breathe again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I think Mary and Martha were standing by the door, looking up the road and expecting that at any moment Jesus would appear and he'd make everything right again. But, just one moment, okay? Oops! Sorry, breathe, everybody, breathe. Sorry, I got distracted and forgot about you. I think that's what Mary and Martha thought about Jesus too. That he didn't care, that he got busy or forgot them or didn't even notice that Lazarus was dying. So while Mary and Martha were waiting for Jesus to come help, Lazarus died and was buried. How angry Mary and Martha must have felt. How hurt their friend didn't come through for them. Make a tight fist like this, even tighter. Hold your fist really tight. Think about how angry you get when people are mean to you, or how angry you are when you feel stuck or forgotten or ignored. Think about what you shared earlier and when I asked what made you angry. Dig your fingernails into your palms. Feel how tight and tense your arms are. It's starting to hurt, isn't it? Keep holding it. So back to Mary and Martha. Jesus finally showed up and they were angry with him. They asked why he had waited so long. But Jesus didn't disappoint. Jesus went to where Lazarus was buried and had some men roll away the stone in front of his tomb. Jesus called out to Lazarus to rise from the dead, and that's what Lazarus did. That's power, and that's hope. The Bible says that Jesus wasn't late. He waited on purpose because he wanted to do something even more amazing than just heal a sick Lazarus. He wanted to raise someone from the dead. When Mary and Martha saw that Jesus' power brings hope, even when it seems like it's too late, well, they let go of their anger and found hope instead. So, relax your fists and let your hands slowly open. That's how it feels when you let go of anger, when you look for joy and hope in every situation, when you let God lift your spirits no matter what you're facing. Maybe you know someone who's sick with coronavirus. Maybe they've gotten better, or maybe they haven't. Maybe you've prayed that you can go back to living like you lived before the virus swept through the world. Maybe you're angry because you had a baseball tournament or a birthday party that was canceled, or something really exciting because of coronavirus. And you're wondering, where is Jesus? Maybe you're a little angry because it feels like he's too late to help you. Remember this. Jesus wasn't late for Lazarus, and he's not late for answering your prayers. Jesus had a better plan when his friend Lazarus was ill. Jesus was still in charge, and he's still in charge today. He still has a plan. Remember, Jesus' power brings hope. Mary and Martha got angry, but Jesus didn't walk away from them because of their anger. Instead, he drew close and gave them hope. He'll give you hope. And along with that hope, he'll give you peace, even in these coronavirus times. How did holding a fist remind you of how it feels to hold on to anger? How can you, as a family, let go of anger and find more of the hope Jesus offers? Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's take a few moments to see what happens when we focus on Jesus' hope. See this picture? It doesn't look like much, does it? There are 4 dots down the middle, and there are 4 letters in the word hope. Focus on the 4 dots in the middle until I take the image down. Really stare at those dots and try to blink as little as possible. Okay, now quick, look at a blank wall. What do you see? Keep looking at the wall. It might take a few seconds. Do you see him? Do you see Jesus? When we took time to focus on the 4 dots, which remind us of the 4 letters in the word hope, we could see Jesus. When we take the time to look for him, we'll see Jesus all around us. But how can we look for Jesus even when we're angry? Jesus' power brings hope. And when we focus on the hope that he can do something even greater than what it seems like he's too late for, we will see him at work. I have a request for you. Would you take a few minutes and each share what you're hoping for? What is it you hope will happen? Tell each other and then pray for what each person said. You can pause me while you do that. I'll wait. You've been keeping a thankfulness journal, and it's time to fill another page. Draw things you were hoping God would do for you that He has done. For instance, maybe you hoped you'd be able to find some rolls of toilet paper, and you did. You hoped you'd have enough food during a time when you couldn't go out to buy more, and you were okay. Focusing on how God's hope has come through will remind you that Jesus' power brings hope. I'm signing off, but when the video ends, you can draw a couple of things that you hoped for that you're thankful happened. Don't forget to put today's date on the paper. Bye!